So, in today's episode, we are going to talk about the government subsidies to the fuel prices and the market shutdown. We have Mehtab Haider here with us. Assalamu alaikum, sir. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, so do you think the government's plan to provide electric bikes with an 80,000 subsidy, nearly 1 lakh employees, is a sustainable solution or just a temporary relief?
Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Thank you very much for having me. Government of Pakistan has already announced electric bikes
Yeah.
for customers. Now they have come up with another plan to provide 0.1 million motorbikers of electric bikes for the government employees.
Okay.
So at this second or third phase, it will be provided to the government employees. There will be a process where the banks will provide a subsidy, and this subsidy will help to ensure that there will be a conservation on the fuel prices, because we have seen
Yeah.
that the fuel prices has gone up at international
high,
level,
yeah.
and these prices were passed on to the consumer. There is another plan that the government is providing a quota for journalists, and female journalists will also be provided this electric
Okay.
bikes.
That's
So it's a good news for journalists as well.
That's very good news. Okay, was the decision to enforce early market shutdown worth it, considering it reportedly cost 20 billion in tax revenue losses?
Yes, but you know, there is a need to change the lifestyle, because we have seen that prices of fuel in international market has gone up,
Yeah.
and there is a need to change the lifestyle, because it will help to reduce the demand of electricity.
Yeah.
It will help to do our daily routine businesses in the sunlight.
Yeah.
So there is a need to change this lifestyle, because it will take certain time.
Yeah.
In the month of April, we have seen that the FBR has faced a shortfall, and one of the reason was this earlier shutdown of the markets.
Yeah.
But I think with passage of time, we will be able to transform our lifestyle, and we will be able to do the main business activities during the sunlight period.
Nice. What are the key reasons behind the continuous rise in petrol prices, and how long can public realistically bear this pressure?
Actually, you know, it depends on the peace and tranquility prevailed at the global level, especially in the context of a recent war we have witnessed
Yeah.
between United States and Iran.
Yes.
Now there is a ceasefire, but there is still an element of uncertainty, and
Yes.
because of this uncertainty, the prices have risen up to the unprecedented level. So it is very hard to predict that how much long this crisis is going to persist. But until and unless this crisis recedes or ends, and peace achieved at permanent basis, these prices are going at the side level, and there is no other alternate option but
Yeah.
to change and ensure a conservation plan. There's a need of pooling of cars.
Yes.
There's a need to ensure conservation at all stages. So it is very hard to predict that how much long this crisis is going to persist,
Yes.
because we cannot afford to provide subsidies for all.
Yeah.
So the government will have to pass on these prices.
Yes.
We have seen that the prices has gone up, although
Yeah.
it was not an unprecedented increase as was predicted at the social media.
Yeah.
But there was no other option but to pass on this burden to the consumers. And that's why the government preferred it, because we are under the IMF program.
Yes. How will delaying mango exports to June 1 impact farmers, exporters, and Pakistan's position in the global market?
At the moment, on agriculture commodities, there is a trade gap of $4 billion because we used to import agricultural related commodities to the tune of $10 billion. And our exports are hovering around $6 billion. So, on average, there is a gap of $4 billion. And the major Pakistani exports are rice
Yes, yes,
and vegetables.
yes.
Now there's a need to explore the possibilities of exporting more fruits, especially the mangoes,
Yeah.
as well as the oranges. There is a potential that Pakistan can export up to $100 million
Okay.
mangoes in different parts of the world. But there's a need to ensure to comply with the international standards
Yes.
because they are the prerequisites to ensure mangoes exports in different destinations of the world, especially to Japan and other East Asian markets,
Okay.
as well as to Europe and the United States as well.
Nice. With FBR missing its target by rupees 684 billions, what does this say about government's current economic management?
Actually, after this recent war, we have seen that economic activities have halted.
Yes.
Our imports have shrunk.
Yes.
So they contributed a lot for reduction in the FBR's target because in the first 10 months, we have seen that the FBR's target and its shortfall widened and it had gone close to 700 billion rupees. Initially, the parliament had approved the FBR's target of 14.13 trillion, which was then revised downward to 13.979 trillion. Now it is yet to see that how much FBR is going to fetch in the next 2 months, and
Okay.
it is hoped that the FBR will be able to cross 13 trillion mark because it will help the government to achieve the target invested with the IMF on account of primary surplus as well as the overall fiscal deficit. But keeping in view this shrinking economic activities, it had played havoc with the FBR's efforts to achieve its target.
Okay. Thank you so much for enlightening us and providing such information. So stay connected with us